Yeah, Chris, we were just talking about how we're not like fully sold on the logos.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'd have to kind of talk about concept-wise, like what we're going for, like what the logo, what it should symbolize. Like,
Yeah, that's
you
why
know,
I was just
I
telling Warzu, like maybe just give out suggestions and then build off that.
I mean,
because I
I'm
mean,
I'm
there's a couple of them that there's a couple of them that like I like, based on obviously the selection. The thing is this, they all very much kind of look the same. You know
They
what I'm saying?
kind of
Like
do that.
there's no like wow variations. Like these are completely different from those. It just seems like they just kind of tweaked a whole bunch of different. Like they're all in the same kind of lane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
okay. Did you send the link that you were looking at?
Yeah, it's in the chat. Just click on the chat
For
in the
what?
Google
Founders?
Hangouts.
Ah, the Hangout chat. So
I
we
mean, what?
I don't think I know how to get to that.
Oh, okay. I'll just send it through. I'll just post it in our Slack channel.
So I mean, here's the thing. We went through like 40 or so iterations. You know what I mean? And me and Evan can give you guys all the notes we had, and you guys are welcome to like kind of send us stuff back. But and if you guys have specific ideas, like I'm down to hear them. I know we reached out a bunch at the beginning to people, but I think so. I mean, he's got some creative people at his shop. I've got some creative people at my shop, but they we got them working on like other stuff, which is why we did the 99 designs thing. So we just split the cost on that, and we put in our whole I guess wish list or like specs and shit like that. And we can show you guys that too. But like you're gonna have to give like a pretty specific idea.
Well, Chris, what was your idea? Like, what did you want to do with the logo?
Well, I got a feeling what's going to end up happening is we're going to end up probably blending some of these. Like, we're going to take certain kind of concepts from certain ones. Like, all right, one of the ones that I really liked was number 7. So number 7's just like a regular sneaker
I'm gonna
box.
share my screen with you so we can go through it like together.
All right, well I got the link now too.
Yeah, I'll just share.
Hilarious in the French one.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Rashawn's on too. What?
Oh fuck, is this everything?
Wait a second. There we go.
Where'd you get this link from?
Oh,
Did
it's
Evan give it to
Evan
you?
sent me the link.
No, I have it. I'm just saying, where'd you get it from?
Evan gave me the link.
Yeah, I think you're looking at.
He gave me the link a while ago, actually.
Yeah, you're looking at the old one.
This is the old link?
Yeah. Didn't he give you guys like 5 to vote from after we narrowed it down?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
that's
this
what
is
he's
part.
saying.
Like this had to be part of like the.
No, it's part of it. But,
Yeah.
go ahead, Chris. What were you saying?
So, like, I don't know. I don't know what link I was looking at. I was looking at a link from last week, I think.
Do you guys see my screen?
Huh?
You guys see my screen?
No, because I took pictures. I took pictures of the pictures.
All right. Well, let's just
Well,
go back.
do you see my screen?
Just tell us what you're looking at.
All right. So what I'm looking at is it says number 7 by FE number 92.
Yeah, the box with the blue.
Yeah. So like I like the box. Something's bothering me about the way SneakyHead is kind of on there.
Yeah.
And then I would totally lose the words at the bottom. So the tools,
tool
I would
thing, yeah.
completely get rid of that.
So we loved this one too, and I did especially. We had 2 issues with it, right? And we asked the guy to make revisions, and he never got back to us. One was I don't know what the fuck is in the middle of that box.
It's a logo. It's the SneakerHead logo. So what he did was he took one of the older logos and slapped it inside the middle of the box.
The SYH.
That's what it looks like.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I just don't like it. The SYH or whatever it is.
Yeah. So I mean, you could easily just
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like we could tweak that.
we asked them from. I'm not like I'm not saying no. I'm just telling you what our process was at the time. So our other thing with this is we were concerned about how it was going to look because like that blue is so important. We were concerned about how it was going to look when we used it like 1 or 2 color, and we actually asked him to give it back to us with an icon in the middle instead of that SYH.
Yeah.
And to show us what it would look like in 1 color. And this designer like literally never got back to us.
Yeah. See, like I think I like the color, and I guess like this design right here kind of opens up the possibilities for different colors, different splashes, stuff like that. But I mean, obviously, we can't have a Tiffany blue logo because it's just not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was why I liked this one, especially.
Yeah, I actually like that weird glow type.
Especially on number 6, it's like what's in the box, you know?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Now I got another one. Yeah, number 6. I also did too. Same thing. Like I like the sneaker box. I like how it's kind of open. The same thing. Something with the way that the words are like blocked under the box. It just didn't work for me. Like it was just something about that was just bothering me. But I like the concept of the box.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the words. So that's one. Number 14. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Wait, we'll just go back.
Yeah, we like that one too. The final iteration of that one.
It's like I still don't get the shield like box thing though.
I mean, I'm not sure there's anything to get.
I just don't like the sneaker on the H part. I mean, it just doesn't flow right.
I think number 62. Is this by the same guy?
62.
I think 62 is like what we considered the final iteration of that.
All right, hold on. Let me jump. You're talking about the shield one, right?
Yeah. This is like it's like a 2-tone. The box top is on top of the shield.
All right, hold on.
Orange with the sneaky.
I'm just telling you guys the thought process. I'm not picking any.
62. Hold on. Get some links.
Mm.
62, you said?
Yeah.
That one that's on the screen now, I like the font is for SneakyHead, and I think it'll make a good like iOS icon.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the sneaker box of the other ones, but I mean that's not gonna make a good icon.
Yeah.
I mean the box could if there was something really memorable on the front.
Yeah, see, I'm not the whole shield thing. I ain't feeling that at all.
That's what I was saying. Like, I'm not with that.
Right.
It's confusing to me. A shield.
I mean,
What are we protecting?
Yeah, I'm not feeling the shield thing at all. Like the ones that have a sneaker logo, I mean, the sneaker kind of incorporated in it. I think what the hell? What number did I just say? 17, I think.
Yeah, let me go back. I think it said 14.
Hold on. So I'm like flipping through 2 different screens. 14. 14 seems kind of cool, but same thing. That the whole shield thing, I don't know, man. I'm just not really digging the whole shield thing.
What do you guys think about this shield thing, like Sakenya?
I mean, like I said before, I mean, like it's cool, but like I really wasn't feeling like any of like I think it was like the top 5 or top 6. It wasn't that I hated them, but it was just like I was sort of like ambivalent to them.
I think everyone's on the same boat in that respect. I don't think anyone loved any of them, you know. And I'm not exactly taking notes here, but if you guys want it, I'm gonna have another guy work on stuff anyway. So if you guys want to give real specific feedback, then we can try to adhere to that. Otherwise, we can kind of go from 0.
Yeah. So I guess what we should do is like write out like our suggestions and ideas in the founders room, and then from there I'll just like put it on a document.
Well, because we had the logo channel too, just no one really got in on that.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we haven't invited anybody else, have we?
No, I mean I know Chris is in it. I know Akilai's in it. Whatever his name is.
Yes, Kenya's in there.
Is the Kenya in there too?
Yeah.
The other ones that I like is I like 46 and I like 45. I think we got something with the sneaker box. I think we need to buff the sneaker box up a little bit. It's just those letters under the box. It's something about the typing of the letters under the box that's just bothering me. And then the tools that may get you. I don't like that at all.
I don't know who did that. Yeah, that's something the designer got creative with that. We're definitely not using that.
But I like the box, man. I think the sneaker box works. I think 46 and 45, all the ones with the sneaker box, I think it just works.
Yeah, 46 is kind of tight. I like that half open box type deal.
Oh, hey, you know what? He did get back to us. 47, I think, is the version in one color with at least something a little more legible in the box.
Yeah, I think he tweaked the SYH is just SH on the box.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little better.
Yeah, I'm not getting the wide curves though. It's kind of weird. It looks like a weird H. I see the SH. Yeah,
you know what? Honestly, I don't even know if you need to necessarily put branding on that, or maybe the one with 46. Maybe there's branding on top of the box because you got the box kind of opening. You know what I'm saying? Like I like
the
46.
The reason we want branding on the box in some capacity is just because just so we can use it by itself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like whether we're watermarking pictures or.
So maybe 46, we put the logo on top of the box that's open. You know what I'm saying? So like a Jordan box comes with the Jordan logos on the top of the box. Maybe same thing. Boom, the logo's on the top.
Yeah, that's pretty tight. I like that idea.
Because he's got it at 45. So 45, he's got the box open with the logo. It's just that whole S thing. It looks like a serpent. I have no idea what the hell that is.
Yeah, and the boot thing doesn't work in it either.
Yeah, I don't know what. That's a boot. Oh, it's
supposed to be a shoe in the middle. Yeah, it's supposed to be the SH.
I'm like, what the hell is that? It's boot.
Supposed to be an SH, with the shoe in the middle.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's all upside down and shit.
So maybe like we take some of the concept in 45 and we throw that on 46 because 46 is very simple. It's very simple. It's very plain. It's very stated. I like that. You know, it's something about the letters that's just bothering me. But I mean, I like that one. I like the Tiffany one. You know, but I think we got something with the sneaker box. The shield, I'm just not a fan of. I mean, whatever. I mean, obviously we can vote on all this stuff, but the shield, I'm just not a fan of that, man.
I mean, we're gonna hit the drawing board again anyway. It sounds like. So maybe before we get a vote, we see if we can do something better.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, like I said.
Do we have any? I was trying to look at that initial logo that Jamel did. Does anybody still have access to that?
Yeah, I should go on Trello. Let's see. I'm gonna go and see on Trello right quick. Okay, there we go.
It's so hard to go through old files in Slack.
Yeah, I was trying to do
that. It's like
that.
all or nothing, yeah.
Was it this one?
It was the shoelace one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one. I mean, I like that. I mean, it sort of stands out. I mean, maybe because I was a fan of the Wale Nike boots joint, so maybe that's why I like it.
Well, so that was kind of our thing with it. Like me and Evan looked around, and it's been done a lot.
Oh
yeah, man. Like, even Wale's on the clearest rack.
Yeah. Yeah. Originally, when we went at it, the only reason we wanted to modify that one was because we didn't like the font he used. We were actually okay with the lace S in the circle. But
yeah, I hate the font.
Yeah, but when we started looking around, that lace thing is used by like 100 people.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
There are legitimately like 10 or 15 other companies out there doing sneaker stuff with laces as the logo.
Okay, so like we said, just try to incorporate the number. So we had like number 46. and then incorporate that with maybe some of the earlier ones. Let's see.
So the problem, right? Like we're definitely making progress, but the problem is we still need a logo to put on the box. Like I like the box and the position and all that shit, but the logo is really still what we need / don't have.
Exactly.
You know.
So what if the logo was just the font? So what if the logo was just SneakyHead? You follow me? So like I mean, like Microsoft doesn't really have a logo per se. You know what I'm saying? It's Microsoft. It's written out.
No, they got the Windows.
Yeah.
They got the Windows logo.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, but they dropped that thing though. Oh, I don't know. I guess.
no, they don't do it.
Yeah,
No,
they
we
did.
did. No.
I mean, we can. I mean, for a different example, Google's logo is just the text.
True.
You know, I mean, we can.
But
put
it's
on there
not
and
the
see how it
G.
looks.
That's true, Sakinya. I like to. Jonathan, can you go up to where there's a box and there's an S and an H on the box on one side and the other?
Wait, is it number 64?
I think so.
It's like on one
Right here?
side of the box and the H is on the other side of the box. Not the top, the side of the box.
Oh.
Is the box open?
Nope.
Yeah, 64 is that one with the upside down boot.
Well, this will be the side. Well, no, that'd be the top.
No, yeah, not on the top, on the side of the box.
Yeah.
You might be talking about 47.
Yeah, that's probably the next one over. Wait, no?
Yeah, 47. It's the
Yeah.
S with the H. And the H is like either the S is long or the H is long, or you try to.
Yeah, so like that. Oh, hold on. What are you doing right now?
No, I'm scrolling a little too fast like this. Wait, which one were you talking about? Like number 21?
I think it was 47, man.
Nah, 47.
Yeah, it's probably 47. Let me just go back. Gosh. Here you go. Scroll. Okay, there you go. This was
No, okay, so you're staring at a one side of the box. So there's a letter on that one side, and there's an S on one side and an H on the side of the other side of the box. It's a perspective angle of the box. This is just a straight side view angle of the box.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you see the one to the left of the one you're staring at right now? There's a bro.
There you go.
There's a
We're all looking at different stuff. You got to give us numbers.
I'm looking at Jonathan's page right now.
Yeah,
I know, but I'm
looking
not looking at
Jonathan's
that.
too.
On the left of that box you just had your cursor on, that one looks similar to that, but that's not a box on your other left, Jonathan. That one, that's not a box though. I don't know what the heck
The
that
shield.
was. Right, but it's like that, but it's a box. See how there's an S on one side of the box and an H on the other one?
I don't think I've seen that.
Like where your mouse is, Jonathan, that logo on the top is a box top with an S under one side of the box and an H under the other, but it doesn't look like a box. It's like rounded. So you see that? Hold on, where are you going, dude? Yeah, so you do know that the shield is a box, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, it's got a box top on it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I figured that much because there's a box shot.
And
Yeah.
there is an S on one side of the box and an H on the other side of the box, but the bottom of it looks more like a shield. The one I'm talking about looks like an actual box. Same way that the S and the H are on this box, though.
Oh, yeah, I never realized that.
Where?
So the whole thing is a box. Yeah, see, we can't have a logo where it's like we're trying to figure out what the hell it is.
I didn't know what it was until 5 minutes ago, Chris.
I still don't know which one you're talking about.
All of them. Every single last one that has a shield in it, it's actually a box. All of them.
Yeah, the top is the box.
The top is the box.
You guys
No,
haven't
the whole thing is the box.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can just say that. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if yeah.
Yeah, except the bottom, as it gets closer to the bottom, it starts looking like a Zelda shield.
Yeah, it starts pointing out. The whole thing is a box. I never realized that.
I think
But
the
what
guy
I'm
got a
trying to
little.
say, but what
I
I'm
think
trying to say is, don't the one that doesn't look like a shield. It looks like an actual legitimate box with the same S and H placement on the box. Jonathan, I saw it. I swear I saw it like on one of these pages here.
I think they got a
It's just
little.
a plain box. Well, crap.
Just click on the link in Founders Snugs and find it.
See all of those. I just saw it's not, if it's not on this page, it's on the other page. See all of those, all of these other ones. They yeah. See none of that. There's one that looks like a legitimate box in the same way.
Wait, so you're saying that there's an S on one side and an H on the other?
Yeah, I was just looking at it. Go to the. It's on this next page here.
Because I think you might be talking about 54, the one with the sneaker in it.
Yeah,
So
see,
the way
like
that,
right here. That's what I'm talking. Look at the one in the middle. Do you guys get what I'm saying now? There's an S on one side of the box and an H on the other side of the box.
Okay.
Is it
Yeah,
15?
number 15.
or look at 54 has it. 54 or 2. You can look at 50. 50 has it.
Yeah, see, that looks like a box, and that's the only one that looks like a box with that same shield sort of design with it. That actually looks like a box. The one
I
to the
don't like
right
that
of
one
that
though.
doesn't look like exactly. I understand. So that looks like a Tiffany box. It's a square. It's a square, not a rectangle.
Yeah.
Sneaker box is a rectangle. If you put an S on one side and maybe put, I don't know, SneakyHead on the other side, you might have something. I just don't know how that looks. But that I've never seen a sneaker come in a box in that shape.
By the way, and I'm not positive because we wrote out a lot of stuff for these guys when we sent these in. I think the shield might have something to do with the whole Robin Hood thing.
What?
We were saying we're like the Robin Hood issue providers because we give it from the rich and we steal from the rich and give to the poor.
So and they wanted to express that with a shield.
I'm kind of guessing. I'm reaching.
Well, that reminds me
Yeah,
of
you're
Zelda.
reaching.
That's reaching. That reminds me of Zelda more.
Yeah,
I'd say
that's
like,
a
if
reach.
you want to do like a Robin Hood thing, just put like two hands on the side of the box. It'd be like holding the box. Kind of like
Okay.
giving it to them.
Wait, hold on. Let's be clear. You see that number 15?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, make a actual rectangular box instead of a square box, and have an S on one side and then a NEAKY head down the other side of it.
That seems like that would be a lot.
Because
try it.
well, that's a square box. Look at the orange one to the left of it. That orange
No,
one to the
you're-
left of it looks
you're
like a
definitely-
real box,
you're-
actually.
You're definitely right about the shape. You're 100% right about the shape.
Yeah, but that's a big.
that's a
15's a
real
big ass
shoebox.
box.
That's a real shoebox right there. Like, it actually is rectangular. The other one doesn't have a rectangular box.
Which one are you talking about? 15?
The one that. Oh, okay.
Any other one?
We'll go back, Jonathan.
I think he's comparing 15 and 16, where
15
16
and
looks like a
16.
real box.
16 looks like a real box. 15 is a square box. And if they just made the box longer, you probably might get more words in it. I'm not sure.
All right, but I'm missing your point here. So what are you saying? You're saying you like 15? That's
No, I don't like 15. I don't like it at all. I like how that there is an S on one side of the box and there's writing on the other side. And if it was a rectangle, you'd have more room to put more letters.
gotcha. So you're talking about condensing that down, squeezing it, and maybe putting sneaky on the front.
Well, an
and then
S
head
on
on the
one
side?
side, S on one side, and the rest of the word on the other side.
Okay.
Because it's still going to read left to right, just like a person reads English, and the S will just be a little bigger, and then the rest of the letters will get progressively smaller, just because of the perspective view.
All right. But if we do that, do we then kill the box letters underneath?
Well, that's a good question.
You know what I'm saying? Because now we're talking redundancy, right? Because, I mean, we already got SneakyHead written on the box. Do we really needed to say SneakyHead under the box?
Well, let's be clear. I can see the only reason why I made it a square box is because a stretched out H just wouldn't look right.
Or
No, I
beg to differ.
That's the only reason why I would make a square box. Because that box is legitimately square. It's not a rectangle. And if you made it a rectangle, that H would have to be either be stretched out, put in the center, or it just wouldn't look right. I can see why it'd actually make it a square.
Well,
But
then
that
again, I mean,
But that's clearly somebody who's making a design that does not have sneakers or like sneakers.
well, again, I mean, so as a group, what we'd have to decide is we'd have to decide what do we want to put on the logo. So are we trying to actually have it written out in box letters on the logo, or are we comfortable with just a simple logo with the words in the logo? You follow me?
I think we should not necessarily try to agree on one concept right now. Like, we can show Snugs what he wants to see, and like we can show someone else what they want to see, and maybe come back with another 2 or 3 things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm good with that.
We can do Snugs and see how it looks. We can do just the text by itself, see how it looks. You know what I mean? We can try a couple options.
Okay, well, how about this? Hey, Borzy, how does that process work? What if you don't pick any of them from the 99 designs? Who gets paid?
I don't know. I think you have to pick one. But I was, before you got on the call, I was saying I'm going to have some of my guys work on it again this week too.
Okay, so like, say if we pick none of these designs, is 99 designs paid already, or do we pay them? Who do we pay?
We paid them already.
Yeah.
I don't think we can get the money back.
I see. So
if we don't pick someone, then just nothing happens. But so like for yours, for example, like we can go back to this KG Designs who did number 15, and we can tell him what we want to see. You know what I mean? But for like a concept that's not already in here, and hopefully for some new stuff, I'll have my guy do it.
I see.
Who's Kango's?
I don't know. These are all random submissions. We just put an ad out, basically.
I see.
We
don't
know any of these people that are on this list.
Like I said, I mean, I like 17. I like the box, you know, with the logo under the box. I think, you know, to your point, we just need to tweak what's on the box. You know, whether we make it more lifelike, whether we put the logo on there. But I like the simplicity of 17.
So wait a minute. Let's see here. Hey, so however we get it done, guys, I think we should definitely do a pass. I mean, to what we said before, I'm not, you know, none of them really turn me on. Really, there's a couple that wake me up, but none of them really, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
none of them turn me on.
I think everyone agrees with that. I don't think there's anything that anyone loves, and like I don't think anyone's feelings are hurt that no one else has said.
But there's concepts that are good here that we should take on to the next process. What I would say is, so if 99 designs for this iteration, like, so what is it? You paid $2.99 for, like, I don't know, like, how did these people get on a page to do work on?
I mean, I haven't seen the other side of it, but basically, it's a contest. You know what I mean? That there are a bunch of designers on the other side. They see it, they like the deal, they put in their submission, and whoever gets selected gets paid.
So what's the difference between, like, how come 3 people, like, what is it? What is there a minimum, maximum? Like, how come there's not 3 logos versus can one person put more than one in? Well, clearly they can.
Yeah.
And how many people? Like, why aren't we looking at 1,000 logos? Why aren't we looking at 4 logos? Like, how do those numbers work?
I think the more you pay, the more you get. Like, if we had done a $500 campaign or a $1,000 campaign, we would have gotten more / better. You know?
Oh, right. Well, that's the last thing we need is more.
Yeah.
But
I mean, in terms of originally Evan and I tried to narrow these down and not like give everything to you guys.
Yeah.
You know, which I think originally he just sent you guys like what we thought were the top 5. Because a lot of them are the same, and it is only 4 or 5 different designers, which is why a lot of the iterations look exactly the same.
Okay, so then what we should do is just so we at least know as far as with the.
I mean, this is a sunk cost anyway, so we should give them the revisions and see what comes back. And apparently, we have 2 days to make a decision on this based on this 99 design site, which I didn't know there was a time limit on.
Do you feel like I have one? Here's a vote that we can make. Do we feel like we can get the logo that we want out of 99 designs?
Well, hey, I'm gonna have my guys work on it either way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And frankly, even if like, I don't want us to feel burdened by this either way. You know what I mean? If anyone else wants to pitch in and design something, I would love to see it. I totally welcome it. If you guys know anyone else you want to hit up.
I got a connect that I can let them take a stab at it.
If we nail something in 99 designs, great. If we don't, then I mean, fuck it. I have people, you have people. You know what I mean?
Because I can definitely see 99 designs because for block and flow with Stefan, we actually found, like, I don't know, just so happened that after 2 iterations came across the one guy that we need, and he wound up being like he actually works full time on Block and Flow now, Jonathan. Like the designs were okay-ish at first, but then he started understanding the brand and started making better designs. So I do know that you can get a design out of 99 Designs. It just might take a couple of iterations or whatever.
Yeah.
What we should do is
design is like that, dude. We may see a logo tomorrow.
Yeah.
From one of these guys or one of my guys who's like I've seen we've done a bunch of shit that you guys haven't even seen because we didn't like it. You know what I mean?
I'm sure.
But like the same person who might do 5 shitty ones in a row could just fucking nail it on the 6th one. You know what I mean?
Exactly, because they're getting because we don't know what we don't want. You got to see what you don't want first before you can see what you really do want.
Yeah, I mean we may see one tomorrow that just fucking lights everyone up. You know what I mean? And everyone's like, that's it. You know?
Well, first of all, who's you said that the $299 was a sunk cost. Who sunk the cost?
I mean, Evan paid 99 Designs, and I paid Calvin half. So we.
Oh, okay, got it. So, Jonathan, can you figure out who gets taken care of there? We can do that ASAP, probably within the next handful of days or within the next week. And
wait, I reverse Evan.
Huh?
What was you?
I think we're fine on that, dude. We don't mind sinking.
Well, Evan's already sent me the receipt.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So then, and just to be clear, is that as far as what the budget is, we need to work within $1,000 of this. So that means we got 2 more iterations of 99 Designs or whoever the heck makes the logo. Just by the time it's 3 times as much as we spent thus far, we're going to be pretty much hitting E as far as logo budget. Throwing that out. I
said we need to put the suggestions up on the founders room and.
Well, we've been doing a good job about that. I'm just throwing out there as far as like what the budget is for the logo. So
yeah.
What I say is just like you all are smart people. Make your own decisions with it. Just make sure you keep your receipts and don't go above $1,000.
Anyone who wants to instead of flooding the founders channel, anybody who wants to get in on the logo channel.
The logo.
Yeah, get in there. Put your suggestions in there, just so we keep everything in the right place.
I like that too, because the best way to use Slack is and Chris even helped with that. The best way to use Slack is just make a channel for concepts, and it's okay to have a lot of channels, but you don't want to flood things like general or kicks request or founders channel.
Yep.
Especially if I go back in 3 days to look at the suggestions, I don't want it to be buried in like a ton of.
That's true.
Yeah.
Chris, how are you feeling, man? What do you? I know we're the same that we don't like the Shield, but like, if we all had to take one point to say, all right, well, here's an iteration. Like, this is what I don't want to see, and this is what I did like seeing.
Well, just like I said, I mean, you jumped on a little bit late, so like, what I think, if I had to choose from what we got, what we ultimately are going to end up with is probably like a hodgepodge of a bunch of different pieces from a bunch of these. Like, I didn't love any of them. I didn't hate them. The Shield just bothered me, but now that I know it's a sneaker box, I guess I'm good. I like the box, so I like the box with the box letters underneath it. I like that. But at the same time, it still needs to be tweaked. Like, there's something about the letters on the bottom that's bothering me. So what I think we're going to probably end up having, and I'm doing a lot of this on my iPhone, so I'm kind of like bouncing back and forth. We're going to end up having probably like a mesh of 17, probably one of the Shields, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I would necessarily jump back in the water and spend more money to have another design team kind of do like more iterations of this. I think what we should do,
just so you know, we have more iterations like in this original project, so we can ask these same guys to do new iterations of like combining shit, just like you're saying, without increasing our cost.
Okay, so I think that
it totally makes sense for us to give them the first round of changes right away.
I think what we should probably do is we should take some of the ones that we like. So take one of the Shields, one of the ones with just the box, the Tiffany one that we looked at, that orange one, I think it was like 17. Kind of send that, but when we send it with some notes. Here's what we liked about. So we're not just sending images back to say we like this one. Like, we probably would need to be specific. Here's what we like about this. Here's what we like about that. Here's what we like about this. And then let them kind of take our notes and then mesh it into one logo.
That's what I'm saying. Put all that shit in the Slack channel, like as soon as we get off. And
Yeah, so I think everybody
we'll
should
just
grab.
copy and paste that shit.
I think everybody should grab like 1 or 2 designs that they like. So forget about the stuff that we hate. I mean, that's easy, right? Take some of the ones that you like, throw it in the Slack channel, and be very specific as to why you like it. And then we take that and then we throw it to the designers and let them try to incorporate it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep, down.
I think that's probably the best way to get a better result out of this. Because I mean, it would be very easy to just sit here for hours and be like, oh, I hate that, I hate this, I hate that. Let's start taking what we like out of the ones that we have, and then they can kind of start measuring that down to maybe another 10, and then hopefully we'll get to 5, and then after 5 we'll get to 3, and then we'll get the 1 or 2 that we really like that's incorporating shit that we're looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll try to do that. So we'll try to so time frame wise, should we
let me just toss one more thing in there. If anyone does have an idea that's totally off book, like not based on the stuff in there, go ahead and toss that in too.
So time frame wise, where are we? Can everybody have that back 24 hours maybe?
Yeah, we need it in 24 hours.
Okay. So we'll all make a commitment to getting that back in the logo channel by, say, tomorrow at what? Like 12, 3 o'clock? Maybe this time tomorrow by 8 o'clock? We all commit to that?
Sure.
Sure, absolutely. Can do that. Just put out, and that's something that you can put out the word in the Founders channel, Jonathan.
Yeah, okay.
So let me get this straight. We can get people to make more iterations without sinking anything else into it, Borzu?
Yeah. We still have time. We still have time on this one.
Oh, nice.
But we got to get it in quickly.
Oh, that's really good then. Okay.
Yeah. And if I use my people, I'll do them on the clock anyway. Like on our clock.
That's what's up. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any way that we can remove the shields from our designs? Because I just don't like even looking at them.
No, the shield is not terrible.
We'll make you a specialized viewing platform.
I'll give it to
the dev channel to put
the
a
shield's
smart
not
filter
terrible.
on it.
Now that I know it's a sneaker box, I mean, I thought it was absolutely terrible when it was a shield. Now that I'm looking at it as a sneaker box, it's not terrible. It's okay.
It's just weird though. Why a shield?
Yeah, and like
I get it, Robin Hood, but I mean, I don't know Robin Hood having a shield, dude.
I thought we decided we weren't just gonna do on everything.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta find the positives and stuff. No negatives.
That's true. You're right. Absolutely right in it. What were you saying, Sakina?
Absolutely.
No, I was just saying that like the only reason I liked the shield thing was because like it was simple. And like as much as I like the sneaker box and the concept of it, I think this is like too much. It's not like a simple icon. I want something iconic. And like that's why I like the shoestring S, because a shoestring S, boom, SneakyHead. Even though like everybody and their mama has like a shoestring, but it was simple. And like so like that's more of what like I'm looking for.
That's why I like my mugger silhouette.
Yeah, guys, we had a for Block and Flow, Jonathan. We had spun up a hangout, and I used SneakyHead, so it has the icon we have with the dude with the head with the sneaker on his head with the thumbs up. And Robert, one of the guys over in London, like he could care less about, like he probably wears Crocs, and so he was just like when he saw the logo when I started the hangout, he looked at it and he was like, oh, SneakyHead. He was like, well, that's undeniable right there. That's perfect logo for that word. I totally get what's going on there. And he just said that like just out of his head. I didn't ask him or anything. He just stared at the logo because it just so happened to be the one from the SneakyHead hangout. And remember the old cartoon-looking logo, right? Remember that?
It's still what comes up when Cage comes on.
Right. So then that feeling he had right there, within less than a fucking second, he knew exactly what the logo was and what it was doing. They said the best business names and logos are when you can stare at it, you can say what your name is and what your business does in less than, say, 5 syllables. Like, look at Barcade. I know exactly what the fuck I'm going to do there. I'm going to go there and drink and play video games. And that's just from hearing a word. So, like, that feeling, like, I get the shield now. I didn't get it till I even got on this phone call, just like Chris. I want to be able to like look at the logo and say I know exactly what they do. And to be honest with you, the cartoon with the dude with the shoe on his big ass shoe with Sakinya's foot on his head, like that logo is much better than what we have in the Shield that I'm seeing right now. So, like, I kind of want to get that feeling without looking so cheesy.
Yeah, they say a logo is like a joke. If you have to explain it, it's not funny.
True.
Yeah, so why don't we have those kind of logos? I mean, the one that I'm looking at right now that's got that Air Jordan 3 on it. How come we don't incorporate something like that in there?
I mean, this is the first time I've ever heard anyone say anything positive about that.
I mean, hey, why not, right?
If we could get somebody to clean it up and like make it a little bit more streamlined, or like,
because it's very cartoon-esque right now, but I mean, it's probably a good starting point.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, Borzu, that's what's up. At least, well, Borzu, you know, you're sort of
You know what could be tight? You know what could be tight if we did like a picture like the NBA logo, like we did white silhouette in the middle like that, and then blue on the left and red on the right.
Well, see, the reason why that's great, man, is because we have to, from a business perspective, they always say you want to have a logo that looks good on a letterhead in black and white. If you have to do all these colors and all of these fruity pebbles around it to do everything, and it's not gonna like that. It's just not gonna work when it comes to like a legal thing. Look at like Nike swoosh, like that shit can be drawn by a 5-year-old.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying something that looks good on a
something
t-shirt.
that you would have no idea what it did in the vacuum.
Hey, Jonathan, can you scroll down on your screen a little bit? No, other way. You're moving too fast, man. All right, stop right there. Oh, damn it. Every single where you go, there's one of those shields. I just didn't want to see it.
You know, it's going to drive you nuts.
All right, so I think we're good there. Can we? So we already went through that. I think we know what to do with the logo. Or Jonathan, at least put this synopsis in the founders room, what you want people to do with the logo. Borza, we'll give you your opinion, but you and Evan have done good with like sort of trailblazing this. So keep on going with that.
Thanks.
Yeah, seriously, man. Because if you don't like something that like you're like you'll trump basically. Because I mean, you guys put the most time into it. It's that simple.
Yeah, no, we're not. Neither of us are married to anything at this point.
Awesome.
If we felt strongly about it, we would have said something.
All right, cool. So, can we just take a brief few minutes to at least talk about anything, Jonathan? We have anything important that's going on the past week? Anything from the Dev Channel or all that stuff?
Well, I know there's gonna be like a few releases. I've been talking to Robert. We want to get like some few cards for the Yeezys that are gonna be dropping.
There's Yeezys dropping?
It drops tomorrow.
Yeezys dropping on Thursday.
Yeah, they drop tomorrow. Yeah.
The boots?
Yeah, the boots.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't even know that. Where are they dropping it?
I honestly don't even bother. Don't worry about it. I mean, they're dropping everywhere. They're $585. If those things sell out, the world's on fire. They're rubber rain boots. They're fucking rubber rain boots. If those shit sell out, the world's on fire, dude. So I wouldn't even bother.
Okay, all right, that's what's up. That's what's really good. Where are they selling though? That's because
everywhere. You name it. Everybody and their grandma's gonna have them tomorrow.
Oh gosh. Okay, got it.
What are the Dornenbachers are dropping soon, right?
Dornbeckers, yeah. I remember the date. November 13th, I think. It's like a week or 2 weeks. It's like 2 weeks, I think. They're coming soon though.
Those are terrible.
I mess with the 95s though. I like the
the 95s. I'm talking about the 13s I saw.
Oh yeah, those are terrible.
All right, so that takes care of that. That's really good. All right, is there anything else that we need to?
Well, I mean, talk about like what like we've been doing in the developers been doing in the dev channel, what they've been. What's
Oh well, it's simple. We got so we got Devontae's working on DJ Dell's podcast still. We have we've been doing it, just gathering, shadowing him with his podcasts and putting them up on iTunes. Um, Robert has been helping me with Devontae as well for sneaker shouts. Their releases page is going really well, but going so well that now the page is starting to get slow because so many people are getting hits onto it. So they're doing some dev work there. What spoke to the Flight Club guys. They kind of want in with the SneakyHead channel, which is really cool. So I'm really conscious of how we bring people into the group, because sure, go ahead.
This is my favorite poll so far. If we bring them in, specifically because they're like zero competition in any way. I think this could be like our most strategic long-term partnership.
What will?
Flight Club.
Oh, really?
Because I think everyone else, once we're up and like doing our own thing, may all of a sudden be like, holy shit, they're competing with us, even though we're helping them as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, correct.
And I think Flight Club could be a long-term, like, good marketing partnership that would work really well for both of us.
Well, because the best part is too, at the end of the day, if somebody gets a pair of shoes that's theirs, like what I realize is I don't really care if somebody takes their own pair of shoes that they got and resells them for freaking $1,000. Like, who cares? It's your pair of shoes. It's the fuckheads that have 1,000 pair of shoes that's trying to resell them for $1,000.
No, I'm with you. Yeah, but those guys we're going to turn on eventually.
No, okay.
The ones well, thousands. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. And then like the guy that has the one, like right now, I got a pair of Yeezys sitting here. They're not, and I got them. They're my shoes, and if I want to go and put them up on Flight Club or whatever, then that's perfectly fine. And because I was sitting there, I was talking to the Flight Club guy's manager, who just so happens to live next door to me. I didn't even realize it. Now I know who the dude is that has the dope kicks all the time. And I was explaining SneakyHead, and I was just like, wait a minute, is there a conflict of interest with what I'm about to say to this person's business right here? And then I realized there wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, at all. Like, who's to stop somebody from getting their one pair of shoe from the vendor?
Yeah. That's a full long-term collaboration, I think.
I see. All right, well, that's dope, because they're definitely interested, and they've already alley-ooped us a pair of Supremes. They alley-ooped us Chris's pair of Supremes.
Nice.
Chris who?
Chris Corella. He's a guy who Chris actually works with. He's a project manager over at Neo. So in my day work, he's actually he's managing the project, and I'm on.
The only problem with Flight Club is, I mean, you're not their customer. You realize that, right?
What do you mean?
You're not their customer. Flight Club doesn't make money off guys like you. Flight Club makes money off resellers. That's who they're targeting. That's who their customer is.
Right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But what I'm saying is, like, so say, Chris, if you were to take one of your freaking crazy amounts of pairs of shoes, and say you take your what is it, those beaters you got, the Kanye Louis Vuitton shoes, and you wanted to put them in Flight Club for fucking $1,000 or something like that. That's your pair of shoes. That's your size. That's what anybody would do in Flight Club. Hey, I got these kicks and I want to co-sign them.
No, but that's not. Again, I'm not their customer though.
Yeah,
their customer is the guy that walks in with 7 fucking sizes of Yeezys. Somehow he managed to get a size 8 through fucking 13.
Uh-huh.
See, most of that shit that you see up on Flight, it's not. All right, so just from a quantity standpoint, it's not 500 sellers. It's like 50.
What happened?
Yeah, but
like in Flight Club, it's not 500 guys selling kicks in there.
Yeah, but
it's a very small amount.
Oh, I lost everything.
But so what?
What happened?
Who's that?
What did I miss?
Oh. Yeah, well, I mean, whatever. Wait, I digress.
It doesn't matter.
I didn't hear anything in the past 20 seconds. What just happened?
Well, he was saying that you're not Flight Club's customer, but we're not trying to get shoes from Flight Club. We're just trying to like engage in a marketing collaboration and pass leads back and forth and give each other shout outs.
I'll be real with you. This is how the conversation started. There's two different people I met at two distinct times at Flight Club, and they were just like, fuck Flight Club. We just so happen to manage a place over here. I just want to get a pair of kicks for myself or something like that. Like they were literally interested in the process of how to use technology to get shoes. Same way with Trillis. So Trillis in Miami is a boutique shop. We got a pair of 13 holograms. It was the first pair that SneakyHead actually ever acquired. I remember that first pair from Nike, and those are down there, probably sold by now. Those are down there at Trillis, and it's like it has nothing really to do with Trillis themselves, but the people in Trillis really enjoy SneakyHead. So it's like.
What's up with
what I like the fact is that all the people who are joining are people who at least have valuable business minds. Like to me, like it doesn't matter who you work for or what brands are coming out of it. That's just when you get a whole bunch of smart-minded people together, anything can happen.
That is true. All right, how we doing on time, boys? Because you guys are eating into my Empire time. 15 minutes late. I'm 16 minutes late already.
You watch
commercials.
You watch that Ratchet TV, Chris?
Yeah, I watch it. It's entertaining, man.
You know Chris be watching that Ratchet TV.
I knew Chris watched Ratchet TV.
It's entertaining. Shit, what can I say? It's
That's true. I feel you on that. All right, well, I think we're good, guys. What's our goal between now and next week?
Logo.
24 hours. So by
24 hours.
That's a 24-hour goal.
And if you don't contribute, you don't get to complain.
That's fact. That's fair.
Yep.
That's fair. So what about the logo in 24 hours? Is there anything coming up there or on anybody's radar or anything that we should all be aware of between now and the next week?
No, I think we just need to shut everything else down until we got to get this goddamn logo. I mean, we've been talking. The logo, we got to get this logo done. We have
to. Excellent.
So I think that's got to be the priority for everybody involved within the next 7 days. So 24 hours we start. Hopefully we'll get the next batch back. Let's get a commitment from all of us that hopefully by next week, if not the week after that, we have a logo or at least two or three logos.
We're voting next week.
Yeah, we got to get this logo done, and then we can get the website up, and then we go from there. But we got to get this goddamn logo going.
I agree. I totally agree.
Sorry, one more thing. While you guys are at it, if you got colors you love or hate, put that in the suggestions as well.
The Tiffany blue looks great. It's just that, like trying to incorporate that all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think we should probably go simple just so we can do more with it than go loud and then be kind of limited. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Next up is that we got a quarterly, I don't know, holidays are kind of awkward, but I guess we got our quarterly meet and greet or retreat or whatever you want to call it. I know that people have families and stuff like that, so the holidays are a little off. We could actually, I don't know, however you, I think that every handful of months we should always, try to attempt to get together as many of us that we can and stuff like, for instance, like Robert's coming up sometime in the end of December or Jonathan's coming from Paris here in a few weeks, and to be here during December. However, that is holiday time, and there's no such thing as telling Layla like, hey, you got to hold off for 5 minutes. You know what I mean, Chris? So we could wait till I don't know, I guess the start of the year, but like Lizzie's interested in coming up too. So I guess it is that when is a decent time for a good majority of us to all get together. For maybe one day or a weekend or something like that, and where is it gonna be too as well, so we can kind of figure out what the cost is gonna be.
Chris,
company shit. If you say Miami, I'm totally down. By the way.
Yeah, I'm hella down for Miami.
So, what's your inputs on that, guys?
December's pretty much out for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I could maybe do November, but not Thanksgiving week.
You guys would have to come up with a date. I mean, you'd have to come up with dates, and then I could tell you whether or not it's doable or not. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
what's
Like,
good with January?
same thing. I'm still in the same boat. You know, you guys got to tell me either second or third week in January. Boom, then I can tell you. You know what I'm saying?
January's better for me. New Year's Eve, I'm in Cleveland, but otherwise, I'm wide open.
Yeah, I think January would be better for me. Zion's got basketball games, but if I got enough time, I can get somebody else to like his grandparents or whatever to take him.
Okay.
That's what's up. Or even maybe Zion comes with. Who knows? You know, I mean, that's good. It doesn't really. It's an open invitation. I mean, if somebody feels like they want to bring their kids or something like
If
that,
we're going to Miami, I'm leaving his ass here.
Might have. What did he say?
I said we're going to Miami. I'm leaving his ass here.
That's what's up.
All right, well, you guys put something together, because speaking of the kids, I got my kids staring me in the face
Awesome.
right now. Like, yo, you were supposed to be off the phone an hour ago.
Okay,
All right,
that's what's up, my man.
Let me jam. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys.
All right,
All right,
thank
man.
you all for your time.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Peace.